Y'all are pissing me off with this. Once past the entrance, I hear Rain giggle.
お客さんかな。
みたいだな。
There's a pair of men's shoes here. The way they're thrown here is familiar. Asa?
それで君、確か俺と学園時代に会ったか。
もう冗談ばかり。
That voice is familiar.
いや、これは本当。俺、君みたいな美人の顔なら忘れない自信があるし。
おいお前、いきなり人の同僚を口説いているんじゃないぞ。
Well, look at this sharp-dressed fella. He turns around, showing his familiar face to me.
ようこ、久しぶり。元気だったか。
マサ、お前こそ。
We run up to each other. Yeah, bro hug. He hugs me even harder. Yeah, that's real homie shit right there.
痛い。こら、お前。
そういうお前こそ。しばらく見ない間にたくましく。
See, that's how you know they're real homies. They're the old struggle of who can hug their homie the hardest. That's real homie shit right there. The hug becomes a grapple, exactly. Must have been working out. He's way tougher than he was in school.
マサ先輩、お久しぶりです。
こんにちは、ナノハちゃん。ああ、こいつが来てるって聞いた。で、
Replying to her, he skillfully trips my leg. I fall on the floor.
その様子じゃ元気らしいな。
It sucks. We slap each other's shoulders and laugh for no reason. Hell yes. Hell yes.
それにしてもお前、しばらく見ないと思ったら、あんな美人を引っ掛けていやがったのか。
聞こえているんですけど。
まったくどいつもこいつも同じことを言いやがる。レインとは単なる戦友。
それがこうの手口なんだよな。単なる女友達とか幼馴染と言いながら、千夏や菜の葉ちゃんを泣かせてたし。
俺が千夏と菜の葉を泣かせた。おいおい。
そりゃあだってお前は。
Moss is cut off by both Rain and Nanoha.
須藤さん、お話が。先輩。
I give him a chance to refuse, they drag him away. They close the sliding door.
一体何？
いやー、すまんすまん。どうも話が長くなっちまってさ。おいおい、そんなに怒るなよ。
マサ。
ほう。
Us is perplexed at first, but then realizes something and turns serious.
じゃあ、表で話は。しかし、なんだこう。久々に会ったのに、その仏頂面は。
俺もお前に会えて嬉しい。お前が CDF の刑事じゃなければな。
Oh. After a few seconds of silence, he asks.
どうして？
さっき抱きつきながら俺の体を探ってたな。おまけに話をしながら目が泳いでいた。データアクセスしていた証拠だ。お前が寮に来るのを菜の葉すら知らなかった。お前の性格なら菜の葉や秋音に連絡するはずだ。
それは
つまり俺に対し予告なしで訪れたかった。
Oh shit.
そして俺を転ばせた技には逮捕術特有の癖があった。
God damn it. They fooled me. They blinded me with the homie love, but it was never homie love at all. It was the government. Son of a bitch. This sucks, man. This fucking sucks.
お前、しばらく見ない間に。
Yeah, I subconsciously realized Moss's true identity. My memory's full of holes, but my mercenary skills are still working.
で、刑事が俺に何？
親友が訪ねてきちゃ悪いがよ。
He froze his brow and slaps my shoulder. His expression becomes inquisitive.
厄介事に巻き込む。
Cool. I don't think that's how you spell coolly. I'm pretty sure that's not a double L thing. I hate to be nitpicky, but they've already shown me some errors in their shit. Is it an either or thing? Oh, really? The correct... Wait, no, that's AI telling me that. Never mind. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Double L-Y is the correct spelling. But typically it's just become a common practice that people spell it with one L. Because genuinely, I've this is my first time ever seeing that spelled with two L's. Granted, it's not like I see that word very often, but I guess we learn something new every day. I've never seen that word spelled with two L's before, but all right.
俺の置かれた状況について何？
まあな、個人的にいろいろ調べさせてもらったよ。
Just how much does he know? All I know for sure is that I'm a guy who did illegal battles and was at the scene of an assassination, among other things.
それで？
バカ野郎。だったら俺がわざわざ出向くもんか。おまけにここはアーバルシティ。シティ CDF の管轄外だ。お前は指名手配すらされていない。
だったら
この先はリアルで話そう。
He lets go of my shoulder and sends me a memo. I open it and see a map to a bar in downtown Sushiro.
時間は21時。一番奥の席で待っている。
Now, see, that sounds like a trap. You'll be at the very back? You mean the furthest point away from the exit? I don't know about you, bud, but that seems like a fucking trap to me. Come at 9 in the evening. Well, okay, if it's at a bar, I would say for most establishments, later at night would mean less busy, but it's a bar, which means 9 in the evening means fairly busy. So maybe it is legit. Come at 9 in the evening. There will be a lot of crowds there. It won't be suspicious for a couple guys to go to the bar. We'll be at the very back to avoid people eavesdropping. I don't know, the fact that he says the very back is the part where I'm like, did you have to get that specific with it? Because that triggers some things in me like, this is a trap. We go to the very back, that means I'm the furthest point away from the exit. That's no bueno. That feels intentional. But also my mind saying, well, yeah, that's how you would avoid people eavesdropping. The kind of conversation y'all are about to have isn't one you want ears listening in on.
ああ、必ず行くよ。
Masa walks back to the
よか
dorm.
ったですね。親友といさかいになら
God damn it, Rain. Mind your fucking business. I then hear a chant from Rain.
ああ、この先どうなるかわからない。そろそろ引き上げるか。今日は長居しすぎた。
いや、
I arrive in an old building downtown, take the winding stairs down to an unpleasantly lit bar. I open the door and hear the noise from all the alcoholics here. The smoke and darkness here is giving it an air of statelessness.
おい、こっちだこっち。
Masa sees me and waves.
こんな店で密談をするのか？
ここなら何をこう見えても、ここの売りはプライバシーの保証。
Does look like it has perfect eavesdropping countermeasures. Even my line to Rain is cut. Voices of other customers are made to sound like mere noise. Becoming less tense, I sit down next to Masa.
マサ、どうやって俺のところまで？
お前が戦死したって傭兵組合から知らせがあった。お前と違って親友の現状はチェックしていたんだよ。
そうか。
Damn, ouch. Looks like I was bad to not just Aki, but Masa too. Dude, it sounds like you were bad to fucking
アキさんに
everyone.
話そうと思って、アキさんに会うべくアーバルシティに向かい、そこでお前が生きているのを知ったわけだ。
そうか。
安心しろ、誰にも言わんが。戦死を偽装するなんて、この件は上司に報告だから、俺には
わかったよ。
You give up and tell him the details. He's a friend and a CDF detective, so
ドレ
maybe
ッ
he
クス
can...
ラーの
God damn it, I gotta keep my finger off the fucking button. So maybe he can give me some info too. Okay. After hearing me out, Masa shakes his head.
ああ、それで俺は議員の誰かがこの
関係していたらどうだっていう。
Masa cuts me off.
命あってのものだねってフリーの傭兵のお前が政治家連中のスキャンダルを追いかけて、でも今のお前は
Get his ass,
偽
Masa.
装した戦士行為。あれならもうバレてるぞ。お前らを探し出せ。
俺たちが指名手配？
容疑も教えられず、俺がお前の状況ならさっさとケツをまくって。
それが賢いやり方かも。あいにく俺は
Too bad I'm an idiot.
ちゃ、そういうところは変わんねえよな。まあな、何はともあれ、お前が生きていて、こうして一緒に酒が飲めて嬉しい。お前が死ぬとは思ってなかった。 灰色のクリスマスから生還した男だからな。
灰色のクリスマスか。あの日マサはどうしてたんだ？
お前それも忘れちまってるのかよ。まあいいんだね。
Cracks a wry smile and downs some of his drink.
学園都市を離れていたんだ。随分遠出しておかげでグングニールの射撃が降り注ぐ様を。
そうか。
His words make me remember the pillars of burning light piercing the earth. I was sure I saw that horrifying sight too. But what kind of situation was I back then? Thinking about Great Christmas gives the usual headache.
どうしたこ
いや、単なる昔のことを考えてると。
う。そうか。
なあ、マサ、灰色のクリスマス当日。
Masa downs more of his drink and falls
アキさん
silent.
やナノハちゃんに口止めされているんだ。あまり昔のことを話さないでくれって。
Yeah, it's one he has to come to on his
で
own.
も尋ねられれば打ち負ける。お前は俺の親友だからな。
マサ、
でも今お前の顔を見て気が変わった。
俺の顔が。
俺お前に一度会っているんだよ。お前がシティに来たのを知ってわざわざ探して。
もしかして。
いやただ何か俺を避けているみたいだ。それにえらく張り詰めた顔をしていやがったな。正直今のお前を見てるとほっと。もし記憶が戻ってまたあんな傭兵面になるのだ。すまん、失言だった。
いや、ナノハも同じようなことを言ってたし。
Must have been quite a piece of work when I was a merc. Bad enough guy to avoid meeting my best friend.
ナノホちゃんが何。
ああ、嫌な記憶を無理に思い出す必要なんかないんだ。
そりゃ言うだろうさ。アキさんだって本心ではそう思ってるに。
そうか。
ナノハちゃんがあんなに明るくはしゃいでいるのを灰色のクリスマス以後ではアキさんも顔。お前がいない間あの人がどんな。すまん、どうも酔っているみたいだな。どうしてこうも言わなくていいことを言っちゃう。
いや、気にするな。お前を。
Done drinking, we both stand up. We walk out and are greeted by odorous cold air that cools my body.
ちゃんと一人で帰れるか。この街はやたら物騒だから気をつけろよ。
ありがとう。って子供じゃないんだから。お前こそ一人で大丈夫か？
ああ、俺は出迎えのタクシーが来ているから大丈
Also points a patrol car with its lights
夫。じゃあ
on.
な、こう今度飲むときはもっと明るい話をしようぜ。
ああ、そうだな。
Also walks toward the patrol
最
car.
後に会ったときお前は
He stops, turns around to mention one last
あ
thing.
る人物。
アナン・ヨシオだ。
アナ。
大したことは教えてやれなかったがな。それでもお前が疑ってた政治家ってのは
どうして？
もう諦めて事件から手を引けなんて言っても諦める気はないんだろ。じゃあな、絶対に死ぬんじゃないぞ。
迎えに来ました。
ああ、ご苦労さん。
何か収穫はありましたか？
いろいろあるが、レインのしてくれた偽装工作、偽の KIA がバレたみたい
発覚するのも時間の問題。
だ。マサの話からすれば、それでも多少動きにくくなったわけだな。
そうですね。
We're walking through the night
やっぱ
slums.
り友達って重要ですね。
She says that out of
な
nowhere.
んだいきなり。
最近コウさんの顔色が明るくて
Yeah, it's great to have friends. I bet you wish you had some.
そんなに俺の表情って変わっているのか？
ええ、
She nods and I remember Moss's words.
傭兵時代の俺って友達が少なかったのか？
はい、まあ友達など作ってもいつ死に別れるかわからないと。
Mm-hmm. Probably because, you know, one of your closest friends, maybe the one you got a bit romantically involved with, probably fucking died.
随分とニヒリズムに酔っていたんだな、俺。
でもそう言いたくなる気持ちもわかる気が。
Rain sighs and looks up at the cloudy sky.
たくさん私もコウさんも。
Suddenly remember the nameless soldiers who died in that underground tunnel.
コウさん、一つお願いがあります。
なんだ？
私に何かあったらこのシティを脱出し事件から身を引いてください。
Nope. If something happens to you, you want me to leave Suzishiro where the rest of my friends are? Fuck, man. No, that sounds awful.
どうしたんだ？いきなりそんな。
万が一のことを話しているのです。約束してくれますね。
No. She looks at me, waiting for an answer.
ダ
But
メだね。そんなこ
yeah, I
と。
was gonna say, even
約
if it
束な
gave
ん
me
か
the
できっこ
choice,
な
I
い
was gonna say no.
そんな、どうして
Fuck you.
私がいなくてももうコウさんは大丈夫なはずです。アークはコウさんを保護してくれるでしょうし、アーバルシティにはコウさん
Oh,
にとって
she's
大
saying
切な
the
人が生きて きて
Stay in the arc separate from Suzushiro. Okay. I kind of conflate the two together since like we could travel back and forth between them all the time. But she's saying leave the grimy city and stay in the arc.
そういえば菜の葉に俺をよろしくとか言ったらしいな。
ええ、周囲には心の支えになってくれる人が必要ですから。
Rain's words seem even colder than usual.
今さら何を言うんだよ。今だって十分にレインが支えになってくれてるさ。
私は別に周囲に恩を感じておりますし、けれどそれは
Rain's refusing to listen. She's still suffering somehow, bearing some sort of pain that she's hiding from me.
ただなんだって言うんだよ。まさかまた部下だからとか任務だからとかそんなことを言うんじゃないだろうな。
She doesn't say anything. Rain's focusing her all on just supporting me. That makes me really sad.
俺が信じられないのか。レインをこれ以上不安にさせる気はない。迷惑だと感じているなら本当のことを話しては。
What can I even do as I am now? All I can really do for Rain is just regain my lost self.
悪かった、レイン。聞き流してくれ。
いえ、急ぎましょう。雨が降りそうですから。
ああ。
Another word between us, we hurry on through the night. Ah, of course, it was called Classmates. And it ends with us finding Chinatsu and Masa.
門倉くん、
Oh? The light is so dazzling. I open my eyes to see a square window shining bright.
門倉くん。
Okay, so this is
私は
definitely a
特別講習
flashback.
で居眠りとは。いい度胸だね。
いえ、寝てません。
まあ気持ちはわかるが、学業も大切だ。あまりにこんなことが続くと、当面アリーナは禁止だな。
そんな殺生な。真面目にやりますから。
よろしい。担任の藤森先生が嘆かれていたぞ。今日は基礎の基礎からやり直すからな。
Today we have a special lecture, which is more like a supplementary lesson. I have Mr. Kurayata teaching me, yet here I am half asleep. I gotta take this seriously. I look over and see Masa. He's staring at me with worried eyes, his neurojack already plugged in. I nod and look at the monitor. Mr. Kurayata has a needlessly good voice. As I listen to him, I start to become sleepy again.
なんだこう、寝不足か。
Also shakes my shoulders to prevent me from sleeping. Right, in the middle of an afternoon lesson.
眠いのは俺もお前もお互い様だろ。
まあな、昨べは興奮してなかなか寝つけなかったもんな。
その分授業中寝てれば世話ないけどな。
We look at each other and grin. It's hard to fault us, though. Tomorrow's the beginning of Newbie's Impact, Simulacrum Rookie Arena Tournament. We've waited for it for too long. We got the members in spring and quickly applied for a place in the tourney. We then went to be examined, went through the selection process, and were admitted in. A lot of time has passed since then.
けど、ようやく俺たちも実力を思う存分発揮できるわけだな。
ああ、そのために相当練習してきたからな。
今なら誰と戦っても負け。
同感だが、油断して足元を救われるん
Yeah,
じゃ
they're
ない
gonna
ぞ。
have this whole conversation that Mr. Kurahara is gonna be like, "Hey, boys, pay attention. What the fuck?" Yeah, we're really excited about this tourney.
ほら、
Yep.
君たち。
やべ、睨まれた。
Quickly turn back to the table and try to pay attention without falling asleep.
ナノマシンの実用化は産業のあらゆる分野に革命をもたらし、今もその革命は進行中と言えるだろう。例えばナノ技術で生まれた医薬品は多くの難病に対する特効薬となり、大半の外科手術を過去のものとした。ではなぜそんな便利なナノマシンに厳重な規制がされているのか。門倉君。
ああ、はい。ナノマシンは麻薬にも兵器にもなり得る危険性が。
そう。例えば特定の人種だけを選択して虚勢したり、いかなる細菌兵器より効率的に生物を殺傷する兵器すら作り出すことができる。我々に課せられた課題はいかに正しく安全に。
That's when the long-awaited bell rings out in the classroom.
それでは続きはまた来週だ。今日講義した箇所はしっかり覚えておくように。メモリーに頼らずちゃんと。
はい、先生。
返事だけはいいな。あ、そうそう。それと明日からの大会。
ありがとうございます。
Masa and I give him a deep bow, then run out of the classroom. Splitting headache wakes me up, and I open my eyes to see the white walls of the clinic.
また何かが心に引っかかったようだね。
ええ、
Been undergoing treatment to conquer my trauma since morning. Like always, I get an irregular headache and my memory is still full of holes.
今日はこれぐらいにしておこう。待っていろ。今コーヒーを入れてやるから。
Lily leaves, dragging her lab coat behind her, while Rain enters the room and approaches me.
お帰りなさいませ。
ああ、ただいま。
Feels so awkward that I can't even look her in the face. We haven't talked once since that moment last night.
ほら飲め。頭がシャッキリとするぞ。
Lily presents me a beaker with a black liquid inside.
いただきます。
Take a sip of the bitter liquid, my head clears instantly. Probably put something inside it. Rain whispers via chant.
昨日はすみません。
いや、俺こそ悪かった。もう気にしないでくれ。
コウさんの方はどうですか。まだ何も気にせず。
I look up to see her face, which is painfully serious. I know what she's getting at. If our trust-based relationship collapses, it'll become difficult for us to stand side by side on the battlefield. If that happened, it'd be too dangerous to try and find out the dark truth.
もちろんだ。俺たちの関係に何も変わりはないだろ。
そう言っていただけると助かり
Gotta love Noi just standing in the middle of us the whole time while we're doing this. Yeah, our relationship is the same as it was. Comrades in arms, colleagues, superior and subordinate. Nothing more, nothing less. True. That's what I think anyway. What I need to believe.
そうそう。報告し損ねてたけど、昨日まさから興味深い話を聞いたんだ。意見を聞かせてくれるか。
いや、
I love how Noi's starting to get serious now because she's clearly being ignored. I mainly prepare myself to tell Rain what I heard.
記憶を失う以前のコウさんはアナン市長の身元。
ああ、だから情報屋の言ってた議員もアナンじゃないかと思うんだ。それなら米内暗殺の件にもつながるように思う。
問題はそのつながりがどんなものかという。
Rain places her finger on her lip and takes to thinking.
君たち、私をのけ者にして恋人同士の語らいか？
I love the implication that she's pissed that they're getting lovey-dovey without her. He doesn't care if their conversation is all lovey-dovey and whatnot. She just hates being excluded. Now it cuts in looking pretty displeased.
違いますよ。そんな風に見えますか？
どうだかね。
She cracks an impish grin.
何がどうだかなんですか？
別に私は人の血話喧嘩に首を突っ込むほど暇じゃないからな。一体誰と誰が血話喧嘩など。だから関心がないと言っているだろう。そんなことよりアナン市長について面白い話を聞いたのだが。
Rain and I look at each
ど
other.
うして俺たちにそんな話？
よくわからんが、君たちなら興味があるんじゃないかと。
She grins while making a circle with her index finger and thumb. Did she get some info from Fenrir? Looks like she's aware of what we're in the market for. And it won't be free.
おいくらですか？さすが話が早い。
Rain transfers her the desired credits and Noi clears her throat.
アナン市長のスキャンダルについて、神塚の間で面白い噂が流れているようだ。
もしかして米内議員が暴露しようとしていた？
いや、多分地名都市の一角には会員制の秘密クラブが存在し、金持ちの神塚たちがいかがわしい遊戯にふけっているらしいが、アナン市長もその主要メンバーであり、さらにはクラブの運営にも口を出せる立場と噂。そのクラブでは娼婦の電子体はもちろん違法な NPC まで導入して、ありとあらゆる変態行為を追求していると聞く。
違法な NP？
海賊版の NPC だ。最近は正規の NPC を改造した違法な愛玩用モデルが高価な値段で取引されているらしい。
Noi sends me several pictures. Oh no, not Sora.
これは
First one is displaying lots of men and women apparently having an orgy.
すごいなこれは。
Another photo looks like shows dressed girls, some of which look like kuh.
当局に押収された違法 NPC だ。著名メーカーの人気モデルが目白押しだな。
この子たちがつまりいやらしい目的で売り買いされているわけ。
They're an original, just pirated copies. I understand that much, but it still makes me feel kind of disgusted.
NPC にもパテントが存在しますから、無許可で改造し販売するのは立派な犯罪行為です。アナン市長は愛玩用の NPC がお気に入りで、秘密のハレムを仮想空間に所有しているとの噂もあるほどだ。
Oh ho ho.
ある意味政治家にとっては致命的なスキャンダルだな。
Sexual NPCs aren't illegal per se, but society looks down on those who use them, especially if they're pirated. Sexual-related scandals are definitely bad for a politician's image, but
そのセクサロイドを作っている連中を締め上げれば何か面白い話が聞けるのか。
Sexoroids. How's the matter of pirated NPCs related to my goal? Wait, hold on. Noise telling the truth.
先生のおっしゃることだ。
Pirated NPCs, a secret nanoplant. Both are cutting-edge tech that have connections to Anon. Maybe attacking the Anon-tied bootleggers will turn up some info on Drexler. The relationship seems weak, but my instincts as a merc are telling me otherwise. This is something that Seishimi would have never
と
realized.
ころで君たち、ここにアナンに関わりがありそうな NPC 密造業者の欲しいかね？
Now makes another ring with her finger and grins. Anonymous City. Oh shit. Going back to the seedy joints, huh? Leave the clinic and head to the nearest net cafe. The concrete room is full of narrow, coffin-like consoles. Strange smell assaults my nose. It's the reek of people who are diving for long periods of time without taking a bath.
こんなところから没入するのか。
長時間のダイブになるかもしれません。生命維持装置付きのコンソールが必要です。
コンソール。シュミクラムを扱うときは可能な限りワイヤードでか。
I remember Mr. Kirihara saying something like that. I wonder what he's doing
空
now.
きのコンソールを見つけました。
Rain drags out a console and opens the coffin-like cover.
店員がいないみたいだけど黙って使っていいのか。
ご安心を。料金はノーチップ経由で口座から引き落とす。
Rain urges me to get in, and I lie down in it. The urethane foam inside is slightly wet. Search for a place to insert my neurojack and do just that.
それではあちらで合流しましょう。
Close the door and She closes the iron door, making the inside of the console dimly light up. I close my eyes and entrust myself to the diving process. Short while after, I appear in the ether. Rain's avatar manifests before me.
お待たせしました。
よし。じゃあ早速乗り込むか。
待ってください。軍服のままでは任務に差し支えがありますから。
Rain's clothes shine for a moment and quickly morph into something different. Shun stands before me in her casual clothes. Make her look like a normal upper middle class girl.
そうだな。潜入するのに軍服姿じゃさすがにま。
Follow her lead and change to something
で
different.
は参りましょう。
ああ。無名都市か。ここはどこを見ても変わり映えのしない場。
Following the info Noise sold us, we arrived at this address.
表向きだけですよ。構造体に一歩入れば全くの別世界が広がって。
Rain says that when suddenly, some feminine moans make her lose her words. What's that all about? I look around and see men and women having intercourse in one of the alleys. It's not just one group either. There's men and women of all ages, all over the place, going at it with no care for anyone watching.
愛と快楽のフォーラムですね。
愛と何のフォーラムだ。
I stand in place, dumbfounded.
コウさん、立ち止まらないで。
Rain grabs me by the arm and drags me off. But I was
しか
studying.
し違法な NPC 業者がこんなところに潜んでいるのか。
ええ、このフォーラムのテーマからすれば、彼らがここを拠点にしているのは順当かと。
Rain just walks ahead, paying no heed to anything happening on the
テ
sides.
ーマって。
The further we walk, the more naked people we
無
see.
名都市は無数のフォーラムと呼ばれる構造体から構成され、それぞれのフォーラムが一つのテーマに基づき成立しています。
Before I realized that we were lightly
フォー
running.
ラムでは24時間テーマに従い、議論と想像が繰り返し。
議論と想像。ああ、こら俺に触るな。
Naked men and women reach out to us, clearly wanting us to join.
実に皆さん活発に発言を。
ねえお嬢、私と仮想の生殖器における
いえ、結構。
We part the crowd, stepping on some as we haphazardly run forward. After jumping through a nearby door, I push my back to the wall and breathe heavily.
レイン、大丈夫か。
Rin's body is all sweaty and her cheeks are all red. After seeing all those naked people, I can't help but be conscious of her feminine allure.
何もあんなに走る人。
Do my best to look away from her. Suddenly, a familiar girl stands in front of me.
こんにちは、お客様。
こいつは。
アーク社のN。
As we become perplexed, the pirate NPC gives us a doll-like smile and
当
says,
店ではお口での全身奉仕から前後中出しフィニッシュまでのフルコースをお客様の料金に合わせてご用意しております。
What a fucking opening statement. In this facility, we provide everything from a full body service via the mouth to ejaculation inside your preferred hole. Wow.
興味がない。あっちに
I know this is just a crappy clone, but I can't help getting mad. Feels like some dear part of me is being trampled on with a boot soaked in
ア
mud.
ブノーマルな思考がそれでしたら SM からレイプに至るまで108種類のメニューを
いい加減にしろ。いいからあっちに行ってて。
Rain cuts my words short by suddenly pushing the NPC down on the floor.
何をするつもり？
彼女からデータを抜き取り
She reaches for the NPC's neck, searching for a neurojack.
お姉様野外レイプを後払い料金生産だと割高に私のジャックいじらないで。
すまん、レイ。
いや
Yeah. The NPC becomes limp and stops moving like the doll she is. Looking at her makes my heart restless in the worst of ways. Take a deep breath. Man, it's just freaky.
製造元の詳細
OK。
Even the frozen NPC, we head on forward. Beyond the door, we find a marble floor full of men and women engaging in physical love.
レイン、本当にここが海賊版 NPC の製造？
ショールームなのかもしれませんね製造しているのは
It's just the showroom. She tries to act cool, but her cheeks are red and her gaze is uncertain.
別に。
I imagine I'm not too different. Rain looks at me with suspicion in her face. Face that's still red, mind you.
本当だぞ。信じてくれよ。
Don't look at me with those damp eyes. Flushed skin, wet lips. Man, I'm feeling really weird.
こんな光景を見たら恥ずかしくなって当然
まあそりゃ。
そうです恥ずかしくて当たりいいですか落ち着いてください注意私たちは悪の
レインこそ落ち着けって。大きな声を出すとまずいぞ。実は
Careful not to step on people. We walk on forward. It's hard not to look at what's going on. Among all the men and women, there's a coup-like NPC moaning in pleasure just like the rest of them. I look away and start walking. What's Ark doing? Do they not know that someone's mistreating their NPCs like this? No, there's no way Aunt Sarah doesn't know of this. This is just low priority for them. Pirated NPC control seems like a major matter. So, does she have something even more important going on? I feel like something precious is being sullied right before my eyes. The moaning face I just saw is still engraved in my mind. I'm both disgusted and sad. Rain suddenly pushes me
なんだ
down.
敵襲か？
どうやら
Hiding from sight, I raise my face. There are people with automatic weapons checking on everyone having a good time here.
そうさっきフリーズさせた NPC。
わかりません NPC をハックしたの
As we talk, the patrol comes closer. We're so close to each other, I can feel Rain's heartbeat faster.
でも見つかると面倒だな。どうする？
Now you're gonna have to start fucking.
アンカーが作動していますここから出ない限り
だったら趣味クラブにシフトして。ダメだ。目立つし巻き添えが大勢出る。
見過ごしましょう
Rain reaches for her chest and tears up her clothes to expose her bra.
レイン、
注意のボタンを外してください
She's not joking. Her face is completely serious. I knew it was good. Honestly, I thought they were going to keep going and then they would, like, after they crossed that line, then they would, like, realize that, like, wait, they left. Before I can figure out what's going on, Rain gets up. I was totally expecting them to go all the way with it. And then they finish, be like, was that enough for you guys? Wait, where are they? The soldiers are nowhere in sight. They seem to have left while we were busy kissing.
あのコウさん
ああ、すまん。
I come back to my senses and get up.
つい。
いえおかげで無事にやり過ごせました早く服を整えましょう
ああ。
Avoiding her gaze, I quickly fix my apparel. Rain's re-downloading her torn clothing, too. Once my head starts working, I remember what the soldier said.
何ですか
その嫌じゃなかったのか？
それは
At a loss for words, Rain quickly becomes red and looks away from me.
私だって女ですそのいえですからそうではなくて知りませんですね注意ここは戦場なのですよ本当に分かってるんですか
This is
注
the
意
battlefield.
さあ落ち着いてくだ
And
さい
today's battle
深呼吸
is
してください
sex.
今のうちに先へ進みましょう早く気持ちを切り替えてください
ああ、わかっ。
Keeping my perplexity at bay, I put on my shirt. Intracerebral secretions don't lie. As far as I know, it's not something you can fake.
コウさん
There's a man standing at the edge of the room. He's giving out orders to other men. Seems like he's richer and larger than most people
あ
here.
いつがここの。
わかりませんがそれなりの地位にいるのは確かそうですね
信号を増幅します。
Rain directs an ear to the men and sends me to the enhanced voices.
ボス、客引きに出した人形が一匹戻ってこない。
またやり逃げか。他たちの悪い野郎が多くて。
Man spits out a cigar with disdain, crushes it, and walks to a room deeper in.
あと
Sneak over to the door the man just left
大丈
through.
夫です。警報装置を。
Try to open the door. The moment I do, an alarm blares around us.
レイン。
いえ、私たちが原因じゃありません。他に何か要因が。施設内で侵入者との戦闘を発生。戦闘要員はシュニプラにシフトし。
侵入者と戦闘。
そのようですね。コウさん、気をつけて。
おめえらか。俺たちの。
コウさん。
くそ、ついてないな。
Rain and I split up, run, and shift. Alright, let's get it. As machine data allows you to view your combat records. Sounds useless. Boost dash. Missile launcher. Landmine. Chaff. Fuck is chaff? Alright, we got tutorials. Force crash gauge, force crash. Oh wait, was that one I've seen before? Because we just unlocked boost dash. Oh, we unlocked this one at the end of the previous match, so we didn't get a chance to actually see the tutorial. That's right. Let's start with boost dash. Boost dash is a special type of dash that consumes one booster. Well, that makes sense. By pressing a direction and the D button at the same time, which would be V, I suppose, you can move at tremendous speeds in whichever direction is held. Boost dashes can be performed continuously until all boosters have been used. Boost dashes are most effective for avoiding enemy attacks, closing the distance between yourself and them. Right. And force crash. Force crash gauge is located on the top left of the screen. It is required to unleash powerful attacks. There are a number of ways to increase this gauge. Attacking is one of them. Even those that don't connect will provide a slight increase. Successful landing attack is the easiest method. The higher the damage, the greater the increase. Executing a long combo will also provide a greater increase. As such, the fastest way to increase the gauge is land a number of combos. Additionally, receiving damage will provide an increase to the gauge in relation to the damage sustained. Force crash powerful attack that can be unlocked by meeting certain conditions during the story. Pressing the A and B buttons at the same time will allow the force crash gauge, while the force crash gauge is full, will allow you to perform one. Performing a force crash will return the gauge to 0. Each force crash has specific qualities that regular attacks do not. With the heat gauge at max, further attacks should not be possible. However, amazing, you can still unleash a force crash. Okay, so it's something you can end a combo with. It's highly recommended you show off by ending your combos with a well-timed force crash. Okay, okay. Oh, I have machine data now. Unit data. Oh, I can examine my enemies now. Interesting. Let's see. Scroll up here. Guys, it costs 300 to get extra health. I have the repair one on, which is nice. I need more of these. I feel like I don't get enough of these to actually upgrade shit. Because, like, of course I want more health, you know? And then with 69, I can't really do anything. except get some like HUD upgrades. Do not care about damage count or track name or current time. So like the health gauges are like the only thing, the extra health blocks are the only thing that really matters. God damn, they're fucking expensive. So, God damn it. You give me a landmine, which I can boost off of hand grenade. You give me chaff. I love how you can't even see the payoff for it. It's just like sits there and waits. Okay, interesting. Missile launcher. Interesting. God, I'm one away from being able to get that damn uppercut. Just one away. Damn it. Oh. Yeah, I want to peep the equipment. Okay, so what if I put the spread bomb there? Yeah, see, that one's really close. Beam sword, you can add quite a distance. I'd say put beam sword there. I want to test this out now. Yeah, you can slash him with the beam sword afterward. Yeah, sexy. New record. Chain of 5. Oh, I didn't realize what I did. Well, I killed him. Yeah, let's go.